engine as such. So there are 3 variants available in this car. What makes this new C-Class different? So right from the start, if you see the entire front nose, there is an absolutely new lamella, single lamella grille with vertical louvers there. That's something added to make the car look very different from a distance. High performance LED tail lamps, and also the alloys are top of the line. We have 17-inch high gloss sheen finish alloy wheels here on this car. So there is no compromise when it comes to styling. Avant-garde line, a very sporty alloy, very aggressive grille that we have given with the C-Class. The one thing which has changed with this new C-Class is the size, and there is a reason we call this as the baby S-Class. You know, this is a mini S-Class is what many media, journalists, they all refer, and that's because of the size of the car. What we have done is, if you compare this with the earlier C-Class, the car has grown bigger by 65 mm, the wheelbase has increased by 25 mm, the overall width by 10 mm, and of course the ground clearance also has gone up by 7 mm. And all this has happened by ensuring that the coefficient drag, this is the aerodynamicity of the car, is kept the same at 0.24. Now you will say all these MMs are great, what is in it for the customer? For the customer in the rear room, very simply, 21 mm more leg space compared to the earlier C-Class. So we have made the car much bigger. So even in rear seat, and I will request many of you friends to please come and check it out. The car is spacious now, very good thigh support, also center armrest and all the features that you see here. We all say the heart of the car is the engine, and what is the powertrain that we are offering with this car? For the first time in India, and actually the C-Class also debuts the mild hybrid on a diesel in the world. So for the first time we are offering the integrated starter generator technology. What is it? Between the combustion engine and the transmission, we have put a generator and it's connected to a 48-volt battery. Whenever a car is in slow speed, the electric motor takes over and the car is assisted by an electric drive, which means for a customer, he gets 15 kilowatt more power and 200 Newton meter of torque. So in stop and go traffic conditions, actually the car is running a bit on the battery power, and this saves fuel, which I will come to that in a while, but also seamless driving comfort. Also when you are going long, say you go to ECR, the car is coasting, the battery is recuperated and the energy is then stored in the batteries, so that whenever you need it in stop and go conditions, or whenever the combustion engine to the EV, to the electric powertrain is seamless. So this is the first time a mild hybrid is being featured in a diesel across the world as well as in India in the C-Class. This is standard in petrol as well as in diesel. What does it do for fuel efficiency? The C200D diesel is the most fuel efficient car now in our lineup. It gives and delivers a fuel efficiency of 23 km per liter on diesel. Best in class. One can argue, do luxury customers really want fuel efficiency? The answer is yes. Yes, our customers are also sensitive. They also look at this, and because of the ISG, we are able to offer a very fuel efficient and also very low on fuel emissions. Actually, one of the best emission figures that you can see on the chart here. So in a nutshell, I won't go into all the details. Most importantly, this car, which actually is huge now, it has become bigger, can still do 0 to 100 in 7.3 seconds, and that's a remarkable achievement for a car of this size. The C300D is able to do the same sprint at 5.1 seconds. So we have a much faster engine also if required. Both the engines, as I said, have an ISG which actually adds up. If you see the diesel, we are talking about 440 Newton meter plus 200 Newton meter of torque on demand. So that's significant again when you look at these cars. Also the story is in the interiors, because when you sit in this car, you will see a vast difference. You know, it's completely super luxury. This almost imitates the S-Class when it comes to interiors. And when you look at these pictures, on the left that you see is a blackish wood trim with aluminium panels there. If you see the air vents, they are all illuminated inside. So when you see the car, the entire ambience lighting inside is to the next level. It mimics to an S-Class to a large extent, and that's also complemented by the seats. It's very different sporty seats. The headrest not only goes up and down, but it also moves front and back. More comfort to the driver and to the co-passenger right in the front. Also, we have digitize this car, the entire controls are capacitive touch controls, so there is no push button, it's all by touch, including the sunroof. You can just swipe your finger and the sunroof will open up. So a lot of touch related features, even for the memory seat package that you see on the left. So all these are now standard in the car. It comes, whatever I am sharing is a standard feature in the car. When we talk about technology, we are also seeing how can it enhance comfort. And what you see here is a very big center console. 11.9-inch touchscreen. It's glided to 5 to 6 degree angle so that the driver can see the touchscreen. This is the central CPU of the car. This controls a lot of features when it comes and what it offers. To start with, many cars, all our customers, they are driven, the customer drives, their spouse drives, the driver is there in family, sometimes their father or parents drive. So one can actually access the car with biometric, with fingerprint, and it will recognize the profile. The moment it recognizes the profile, the entire car then becomes personal, which means the seats get adjusted, the lights are adjusted, the sound, the music, profile, everything, the car is automatically adjusting itself. So that's a very big thing from the telematics. Also it has natural voice recognition, so you can speak to the car, it will understand, it will be able to guide you, wireless smartphone integration, and also we will ensure continuous over-the-air updates. So this car has an embedded SIM, so continuously whenever there are new software patches, there is an over-the-air update and the entire system is as good as new as the customer is using the car. We have also, so if you see this car comes with 3D maps. 3D maps, on one side you see a picture of Stuttgart and Mercedes-Benz Museum. On the other side you see our Chennai Corporation building, LIC building, all the major landmarks, everything in 3D. Latest in 3D. So as a customer, you are not looking at 2D maps, what we are all used to. The customer can see 3D visualization when he is driving. So he can see what landmarks are in and around him, and with that he can identify where is he going and how to navigate the car. The other feature is we have connected this car seamlessly with mobile phone. So every phone of the customer, we will create a Mercedes-Benz ID. There will be a Mercedes-Benz app. What we do with this, if you see this, we have many features which are very customer centric. For example, it's very hot weather in Chennai, car is parked out. Before I go into the car, I can switch the engine on and the AC on. The car will automatically switch off once the temperature is reached. So when you go into the car is ready for you. Some customers want to drop kids to school. New drivers, we don't know safety. You can actually geofence it, and if the car is going outside, it will give an alert. We also say that this car has artificial intelligence, and one of the proof points is last week we were actually in Mussoorie for a drive and rain started coming suddenly. The windows were all open. Suddenly, if you see here, it's a rain closing feature. Rain is detected, all the doors are going up, windows are, sunroof are closing down, and the mobile phone gets an alert, hey, the car has locked itself. So even if somebody forgets and rain comes, the car is able to completely do. So the amount of technology we have given in the car is next level. The other big feature, this is again a significant feature. We all know social networking, Instagram, social, Facebook. For the first time after the S-Class, this feature featured in the S-Class and now it comes in the C-Class. We have something called the social network of cars. What is social network? So let me explain. What happens is, when a C-Class goes on this road in Chennai or wherever the customer is using, it will detect a speed bump or a pothole or an accident. The sensors will send the signal to Mercedes-Benz cloud. We have our own cloud, it sends there. Any other C-Class or S-Class which is coming on the same road will already get an alert, there is a speed breaker ahead, there is a bump ahead. So car-to-car communication, this is a breakthrough. Car-to-car communication, cars have started communicating with each other and they will inform each other about the road traffic conditions and others. So this is again a new technology that we have introduced with this. We started in the S-Class and now it will be there in C-Class, and this is all possible because of the radar base and the overall sensors that's there in the car. The next thing is active brake assist. So any car in the front, the car has 3 levels, medium, high and low. You can set it and the car will automatically brake if you are going to have a collision. So it's able to sense in the front and in the rear and brake itself, and that's what we call it active brake assist, assisting the customer to do braking whenever there is a hazard situation. Parking, it has autonomous parking, so it has 6 sensors in the front, 6 in the back. You can actually just do the car, it will park itself based on the available location. So a lot of technology that we have given in these cars. not only with this, but we are going to launch new products. We have already said that we will launch the new EQS, which is our electric car with 700 kilometer range. That will come in the end of the year. It will be locally produced in Chennai, in Chakan, in Pune. We are looking at new customer experience events and also some things on the Mercedes-Benz store. We are happy to announce we have crossed 1,000 plus bookings on the C-Class. So that's a big milestone. No luxury car has got such kind of a demand when it has been launched. We in fact opened the bookings only for Mercedes customers. 70% of them are existing customers of Mercedes-Benz who have booked the C-Class, and now the new customers we have opened up, they are also booking the cars as we speak. The price of these cars, now we have one price all India. The petrol will be at 55 lakhs, the diesel at 56 lakhs, and then the AMG line diesel at 61 lakhs. These are the three price points for the new C-Class that's being introduced. Service package, we are also very good. We have a service package, you pay 85,000 rupees, and for 3 years the entire service, irrespective of mileage, in terms of regular maintenance, is fully covered with the car. So a customer has to pay 56 lakhs, pay 85,000, and then the 3 years is taken. The car comes with a standard 3-year warranty, so everything else is taken care of the car, and one can enjoy the drive as we move along. So with this, all I can say is, this will be the best ever year for Mercedes-Benz. That's a statement from us. We started the quarter one on a great note. We have huge customer orders. Our production colleagues are trying their best to make as many cars in spite of the chip shortage and the chip shortage. We have excellent franchisee partners as we are right now here with the VST group here and as well as in the whole of Tamil Nadu. We are very confident that we will have the best ever year, not only in India but also in the state of Tamil Nadu. With this, I can only thank all of you for your presence, and we will be available for question and answers. Please check out the car. Please check this out on what we have offered, and the team is available for any comments. So with this, over to you, Shekhar.